Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him.
He works free, right side. And they are not. Vince move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's what. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to...
And they'll throw with Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This is caught down that right sideline. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down. They'll go.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Go!
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could...
Their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So
Williams, big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about getting away with one. Rolling left, and he throws all the way across the field. Greg, that could have gone the other way. Instead, it's a touchdown for the offense. Wow.
I'm not sure if I want to call that confidence or recklessness, Mike. I think it was kind of on the border, but tell you what, when that ball was secured by his guy and that sideline erupted, it worked out this time. I just don't think you want to make a living in this league making those kind of...
And this one is blocked. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, they track him down, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bears have it. That is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier is getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's go now.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. LeBear's offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, set, go!
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson.